This dude is doing online dating right. Brandon, 20, less than a kilometer away, active just now. I keep 300 heifers satisfied every day, looking to make that 301. Do you really want a significant other, or do you just need a therapist and some sex? My pawpaw left a golden toothpick for me. How thoughtful. I miss that dude. Can you imagine the level of pimpery your grandfather was on to own a gold toothpick? Let that sink in. A group of concerned parents is petitioning Marvel to make the Hulk wear a bra because his massive pecs are bound to arouse teens. I just want to know who TF out here getting turned on by Hulk titties. When the dragon is about to kill you, so you eat 80 cheese wheels. Survival. Send me that Ted Cruz dog. Me. You remember in the second Harry Potter when Hermione accidentally turns herself into a cat person and is super sad about it? I don't get it, 'cause that's like a dream of mine. Cop, please, puss head in hands. Just remain silent, please. Genie, alright, you know the drill. 3 rules. No wishing for death. No falling in love. No bringing anyone back from the dead. Me, I wish my socks were tongues. Colon, parenthesis. Genie, Genie, there are 4 rules. Forget gas prices. Can we talk about beef jerky prices? Stop oppressing people who just make hot chocolate with water. Not all of us were raised in a manner with servants to fetch us the finest ingredients. If you don't revlog this, I'm judging you. Seriously, just use milk instead of water, and it's a million times better. Don't tell me what to do and don't ever say numbers at me. How do you get square balloons? Blow square breaths. The frick is this bull poop? What doesn't kill you gives you a set of unhealthy coping mechanisms and a dark sense of humor. Guys, this is a true crime story of the decade. Yesterday, a friend told me what might well be the best story I've ever heard. She had caught the train in from Frankston. And while she was waiting for the train to come, she noticed a man sitting down on the platform with a bag of fish and chips. But he wasn't really eating them, he was just sort of letting them air. This attracted a few seagulls who began to circle the platform. Instead of shooing the birds away, the man offered them a few chips. He tossed one a foot or so away from him. It was like he was beckoning them to come closer. He kept doing this, eking the chips out slowly. What? Until there was a big group of seagulls in front of him, 15 or 20, a tiny army. He'd throw them a chip every now and then, just to keep the birds interested, but not enough to say to them. It was frustrating. They were getting angry, squawking. It was like he was rearing them up for something. Then the train came, and everyone got on, but the man stayed on the ground with his chips. Just when the train was about to leave, it happened. Right before the doors closed, the man threw the entire bag of the fish and chips into the train. The entire flock of seagulls followed the bag, and the doors closed. Inside the train, pandemonium. The next train stop was 5 minutes away. Chaotic neutral. In 2 seconds, you'll be singing I'm a Barbie girl in your head. I hope you know, I hope you freaking know what you've done. Uh, Moon guy, the Heavy Meal guy, they switch faces. This is worse. Reasons why I've been asked to leave class. They said that the government was a bunch of dickheads, and we should all just set the White House on fire and keep calling students who tried to defend the government dickheads in training. Brought 6 whole pizzas in their boxes to class and was blocking the view of students. I kept sneezing during a lecture. Got really mad at some guy who wouldn't shut the hell up behind me and was flirting with some girl, so I told him to shut the frick up, and she doesn't want to suck your dick, and to take his frat boy ass and move. Was citing dirty words in funny poop to my deaf friend and making him laugh. But because he's deaf and didn't realize how loud he was being, so we both got asked to leave. Poured water on some kid's test after I was done with mine because I saw him copying off me the whole time. Kept cussing too much during a Socratic seminar about censorship to prove a point, and when they got mad at me, I said, "You're trying to censor my words?" Made toast. Had a dog in my backpack and said I have to take him to the vet after the class and didn't have time to run home and get him. He puked on the floor, which is why he had to go to the vet. Wait, I forgot the time I made a shirt with my professor's face on in, and the moment I walked in, and before I even sat down, he pointed to the door and said, "For God's sake, can we can we have one day without this poop?" The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is 42. Fun fact, if you separate the 4 and the 2, making them different numbers, then translate them into Japanese shi and ni, then put the words together, shi-ni, it means death. Shinigami equals god of death. So knowing that, The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is death. That fact is not fun. This is gonna take forever. Crazy how nature does that. Beautiful lunar eclipse from our flat Earth. We know that the Earth is flat, but if the sun is a star, why isn't it like this? When you accidentally open the door to the special ed room and the retarded kid tries to escape. Do Yusa or someone Yusa know suffer from mesothelioma? Yusa may be entitled to Mui compensation. That's a mean Hujo Mula. Okay, Day? Pros and cons of making food. Pros. Food. Cons. Making. Frick you looking at? Keep scrolling. The best part of waking up is when you don't wake up. You don't think we need feminism? Try thinking about this statistic and get back to me afterwards. The average grade school boy will go to college to get more knowledge, while a girl in the exact same scenario will go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Hashtag end the discrimination. A guy just robbed me in my dream. Need all my guys to go to sleep right now. We are going to ride out. I'm going to pop a bar. I'm Amul. Once I'm done, I'm Amul. Say no more. I was already Amul to sleep. Did you know, according to NASA, tonight the moon will be visible from Earth. The last time this happened was last night. When your mom forgot her fanny pack and you have to watch the whole movie. You have to watch the whole mudding championship without any Mountain Dew. I want a video of all the tries it took to make this. I want a video of the second right after this shot was taken. Is this an abortion announcement? What's going on here? Cop making list of animals that escaped. Zookeeper. The tiger should be your top priority. Cop scribbling out ducks. Obviously. I invited Jim for dinner. Jim from church or Jim who travels everywhere by catapult. Loud thud on roof. Sigh. I'll get the ladders. A mostly accurate Norse god family tree or at least as accurate as the most cited slash least reliable source on the matter. 13th century Icelander Snorri Sturluson. If no ancestors are listed, assume Ymir, giants, and or no one. Key, child, marriage, affair, licked into being by primeval super cow, simultaneously birthed by 9 mothers. Ymir, a bunch of giants. Farbodi, Lofty, Aegir, Ran, Himgaleva, Dufa, Floodishkada, Heffering, Uter, Kron, Blightjaw, Droffin, and Kolga. Angrboda, Loki, a horse. Heimdall, Fenrir, Tormagund, Hel, Sleipnir, Alvva, Tyr, Mimir, Vesla, Ver, Furry, Fjoreen, Vili, V, Hodir, Frigg, Odin, Jord, Nana, Fodder, Oder, Bragi, Idun, Forseti, Sith, Thor, Jarnsaxa, Ski, Anjord, Or, Modi, Thrud, Magni, Girder, Freyr, Freya, Oder. Bad at being a person, bingo. I don't know WTF is going on. Look at all the pretty things, OMG, shiny, elaborate daydreams. Something is wrong, but I don't know what. Why is my backpack full of rocks and papers from a year ago? Puts thing down. Where'd it go? Scared of humans. Having a body is weird. WTF. Is suddenly really good at one particular thing for 3.2 days. I'm tricking people into thinking I'm one of them. Am I just not trying hard enough? Doesn't eat. Why do I feel that? Error 404. Motivation not found. Stares at wall for an hour. Walks out into the snow without a winter coat. Why can't you do this? I don't know. On second thought, that was a terrible decision. Time goes slow, and then fast. Walks into a wall. World's most messy room. Sorry I didn't respond to any of your messages for 6 months. Weird sense of humor. How do I tell if people like me? How are other people so good at talking? IDK if I'm coming off as creepy all the time. What kind of spontaneous nutcase clicks on take a new profile picture and just bangs one out there and then? What if condoms had temporary tattoos on the inside, like you rolled off the condom and there was a picture of a dinosaur on your dick? You are the future. When your girl is bisexual. when your kid is standing at your door in the middle of the night. Would you like to donate $1 to help the poor? LOL. There is 90% chance this card is gonna get declined. I am the poor. Me. I'm a very private person. You need to really know me before I actually open up. Me to strangers online. Anyway, I'm horny and suicidal. Awkward tall boy that looks sleep deprived. Me. You. Me. You. Me. Son of a... 23 emotions people feel but can't explain. Sonder, the realization that each passerby has a life as vivid and complex as your own. Opia, the ambiguous intensity of looking someone in the eye, which can feel simultaneously invasive and vulnerable. Monochopsis, the subtle but persistent feeling of being out of place. Annulment, the bittersweetness of having arrived in the future, seeing how things turned out, but not being able to tell your past self. Velicor, the strange wistfulness of used bookshops. Rubatosis, the unsettling awareness of your own heartbeat. Kinopsia, the eerie, forlorn atmosphere of a place that is usually bustling with people, but is now abandoned and quiet. Mauerbauer Traurigkeit, the inexplicable urge to push people away, even close friends who you really like. Jouska, a hypothetical conversation that you compulsively play out in your head. Chrysalism, the amniotic tranquility of being indoors during a thunderstorm. Themodaglet, the frustration of photographic something amazing when thousands of identical photos already exist. Anecdote, a conversation in which everyone is talking but nobody is listening. Ellipsism, a sadness that you'll never be able to know how history will turn out. Cubico, a state of exhaustion inspired by acts of senseless violence. Lachecism, the desire to be struck by disaster, to survive a plane crash, or lose everything in a fire. Exulansis, the tendency to give up trying to talk about an experience because people are unable to relate to it. Adronitis, frustration with how long it takes to get to know someone. The feeling of returning home after an immersive trip only to find it fading rapidly from your awareness. Nodus Tollins, the realization that the plot of your life doesn't make sense to you anymore. Onism, the frustration of being stuck in just one body that inhabits only one place at a time. Liberosis, the desire to care less about things. Alzheimer's, weariness with the same old issues that you've always had, the same boring flaws and anxieties that you've been gnawing on for years. Altruism, the awareness of the smallness of your perspective. Music I play when someone passes me the aux cord. Music I play when I'm wearing headphones. When you and your cat are tight AF. Yeah, I'm DTF. Down to fling myself into oncoming traffic. My idea of flirting is being as sarcastic as humanly possible and seeing if you can handle it. When you want to die, but not in a rush. Okay, that's half of them. We keep a potato masher in a drawer because sometimes it's fun to not be able to open that drawer. The most important thing I've learned in life, and I can't stress this enough, you gotta make a salad in a bigger bowl than you think. It's 8:30 p.m. and you want to start a movie this late. Years old. Random person without kids. I heard boys are easier than girls. Parents of every boy, hold my coffee. When you get bad vibes from someone, but you can't justify your dislike for them because they haven't technically done anything wrong. It started with coffee, soon came energy drinks, then he moved to harder things, and eventually tea. Imagine getting married and you write your own vows and it's beautiful and everyone is sobbing, and after the wedding your husband hands you the vows he wrote down in a sweet glass case to keep them forever, and you read them and the first line reads, "You're my soulmate." Perfect couple. One person has cold hands, the other has warm hands. Together, they maintain the ideal temperature for hand holding. Relationship goals. Thermodynamic equilibrium. You've really tattered my tots now. You've really tatered my tots now. Maybe actually plants are farming us, giving us oxygen until we eventually decompose so they can consume us. You ever had garbage in one hand, but you accidentally throw out the thing that you want in your other hand? LOL. Anyways, the baby's okay. It's the best side of the moon, if you ask me. Mermaids don't lose sleep over the opinions of shrimp. I'm cleaning out my car today in case anyone needs 27 half-empty water bottles. Every time a Midwesterner says "ope" or "let me just squeeze by ya," a cornstalk bursts forth from the ground somewhere in rural Ohio. Having a kid doubled my anxiety. The moment she popped out, I was like, great, now I gotta worry about imaginary poop happening to this person too. Friend, what was the best day of your life? Wife, our wedding day. Me, thinking of the time the Coke machine gave me 2 cans instead of one. Same. Wife, you forgot to run the dishwasher again, didn't you? Me, drinking milk from a flower vase. No. Why? Sorry I was late because I had to find all the things that were in plain sight for my husband. Saw a couple holding hands while jogging, and it made me hopeful that one day I will meet someone who will hate them with me. Me, look, I love you, but I made exactly the amount of cheese and crackers I want to eat right now. Wife, but I only, me, exactly the amount. There's no such thing as a perfect nigh. Him. I stole your identity. I've been living as you for a week. Me. Him. Me. Him. Just starts crying. Me. Hugs him. Hey, it's okay. Him. Loud crying. Like, how do you even get up in the morning? Me. Shh. I know. I know. It's gonna be okay. Have you ever been so late you just decided to take your time instead? I'm working hard now so my future daughter doesn't have to sell detox tea on her social media. Me. Memes. Group chat. I didn't realize I was supposed to know how to do everything by my second rodeo. That's still a very low number of rodeos. The most Midwest sentence you could think of. Oh, just gonna sneak right past ya and grab the ranch. shotgunned a LaCroix, and now I have the sudden urge to hit up Target. Did you know that -4 degrees looks like a dude taking a dump? If your Snapchat story is just one straight minute of you driving and singing along to a song, I'm showing your insurance company VC. Honestly, I'm tired of it. Honey, you can't go around saying bad words, but the fact that you say them in the right context makes mommy proud. And honestly, that really did taste like poop. Just found a fruit roll-up in my pocket, which means one of my kids has a peach-flavored blunt wrapper in their lunchbox. My body. Water. Please. I need it. Me. You. You want iced coffee? Twitter needs an update where you can play music on your page, so when somebody come on her page, they gonna be hearing your fav song. We have finally reached the generation that doesn't know what MySpace is. Drake spent his son's birthday playing Fortnite with Ninja. Them. What the heck are you wearing? Me. Oh, this is my new thunder vest for anxiety. Them. You have 4 dogs duct taped to your chest. Me. I'm sorry. Did I stutter? I'd rather take a Razor scooter 55 times to the ankle than tell the class a fun fact about myself. 911. What's your emergency? Me. I liked my crush's pic by accident. 911. Okay, stay calm. Me. Hyperventilating. It was 45 weeks old. 911. Also hyperventilating. Did you unlike it at least? Concentrate on the candle for 15 seconds and watch it change to your mood color. Mixed. Fear. Normal. Relaxed. Nervous. Cool. Stressed. Lovable. Passion. Gay. We can argue all day about the rights and wrongs, Denise, but the main thing is we're out of paper. Cat skin employees only. Your shirt says cocaine and caviar, but your face says fish sticks and fentanyl. Jogging. Rain. Let's talk, shall we? Me. Okay. Rain. Are we being chased? Me. No. Rain. Are we chasing something? Me. No. Brain. So WTF are we doing then? Heart and lungs. We also have questions. Me. There's no I in team. but there is one in pizza. Wife, so you're not going to share? Me, I am not going to share. Me, this one person isn't giving me much attention. Me, distances myself from them. They should help. Narrator, it didn't. What I say, get in the car. What my kids here. Run around the front yard until your mom says the F word. Running was invented in 1612 by Thomas Running when he tried to walk twice at the same time. Okay, printer, let's print this document. Printer. Woo. Yeah, alright. Oops, made a mistake. Cancel print job, please. Printer. Frick that. I said cancel. Printer. Too late. Here comes half a page. Seriously. Stop. Printer. Do whatever you want. I'm gonna run a bunch of blank sheets through here. Woo. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.